Hello and welcome back to Star Citizen. My name is Evenlease, and today on 10 Minutes More or Less Ship Review, right behind me, the MIRAI Guardian. Let's go ahead and take a look. Alright, welcome back to another review. Today is a very, well-awaited ship, the MIRAI Guardian. This is just the regular version, not the QI version, so we'll be taking a look at that one probably later or tomorrow. But this one right here, the Guardian, it is here. It is a heavy fighter, and it is ready to throw out some punches. We are going to take a look at every part of this ship to make sure we cover all the bases. And starting off, as you can see, the exterior of the ship looks phenomenal. Now, this ship, if you were to buy it right now, it is on the pledge store for $230 war bond or for $250 store credit. That's for the MIRAI Guardian. It is a great price compared to a lot of heavy fighters out there, especially since this thing packs a punch, has an interior, and just looks phenomenal. Now, there is no in-game price as of right now because obviously this ship is brand new. It's not going to be available in-game for purchase for at least a couple patches. So with that, if you want to fly it, either become a subscriber and get it for a month, or just go ahead and buy it outright, or ask somebody else for a ride because it is a phenomenal ship. And let's go ahead and start off with that. The pilot, when behind the seat, has control over 1,874 damage per second with the two size 5 M7A laser cannons with full power, giving you 15 shots per gun. That is pretty amazing. Now, you also have 16 size 2 Ignite 2 missiles. It's a pretty good missile payload for a heavy fighter. Now, this ship can absolutely hit hard with those guns, especially since you do have quite the defensive capability as well. You only have one size 2 shield generator giving you 4,740 bubble shield, but don't be mistaken because you have 66,250 health points. So in comparison to other heavy fighters in this class, you have double the health points, but a little bit less shield, right? So you only have one shield generator, kind of a bummer, but not an end-all, right? You're kind of trading the extra shield generator for more armor, more health points, and that's great. But you got to remember, any ship with this amount of wings is very dangerous. You lose a wing, you potentially lose missiles, you lose flight control. There's a lot of risk with that, and health points are definitely spread into those wing areas, so make sure you keep that in mind. Try to make sure you rotate and don't get hit too much on one side of the ship. Now, looking at this ship's speed, it's not any bit of a racer, but it's definitely not the, slow as a snail either. You're sitting at 213 SCM speed with a 465 forward boost, a 225 backwards boost, with a 1,125 nav speed. It's definitely not going to beat something like, an Avenger Titan in speed, but this thing is huge and it has a fully, done out interior with massive guns. And honestly, I don't mind because this thing can really take a hit. Not like some other ships, right? So with that, you do have a 38, 130 pitch yaw roll. It's about average for your heavy fighters. You're not going to be out there outmaneuvering a Gladius or a Arrow, so be careful with that. If you land your shots with those ships, though, you're not going to have a problem. You'll take them out in only a couple hits. So not too much to worry as long as you're hitting your shots. Now, you do have 9 SCU of hydrogen fuel and 1.8 SCU of quantum fuel. So again, 1.8 SCU of quantum fuel. So that's a pretty good amount of quantum fuel and hydrogen fuel for a heavy fighter. You're going to be getting around pretty easily with this. You won't have to go back and, rearm or repair or refuel for quite a while. Well, repairing, I don't know. Maybe you're going to be taking some hits, but at least when it comes to refueling, you're good. Rearming, you don't have anything for ballistics other than your missiles, so good to go there as well. So, with this ship, let's go ahead and take a look at the exterior, interior, and then maybe a fight or two, and I'll tell you my score. First, starting off with the exterior right in front of you, you have the cockpit. This ship does have 2 entrances. The first one right here at the canopy control. If you were to go ahead and press that button, it'll just bring you right on into the chair and you're good to go. Now, before you do that, if you look to your right, you do have a nice weapons locker access point here. Now, this is not the only one, so get ready. I'm going to show you where the second one is in just a moment, but you can definitely put a rifle or 2 and a couple handguns right out here, easy to grab. And then right behind you, you do have a personal access point for your storage. You can go ahead and place any sort of storage right here. Got to love that. I'm going to go ahead and close that up. And that's pretty much everything for the exterior of the ship. So let me show you how to get inside if you were to go to the rear of the ship. If you go ahead and go back here, there is an elevator with a little button. You just press that, it comes down. As you can see, once you're on it, you go ahead and just press up. It'll take you right on up into the interior. Now, before going straight ahead, you want to turn around because, look at that. You have a suit locker. You have a weapons locker right next to that, and you also have, your elevator control, a couple components on the wall here, as well as components on the wall there. So this is pretty nice. Basically, right where your elevator is, you're good to go. You jump in, get your suit on, grab a gun, and head out there. I gotta love that. You don't have to worry about going outside to grab a gun. Now, making your way into the engineering room here, this is where the majority of your components lie, from your power plants, radar systems, and then you also have an engineering terminal and also a relay computer. So, yes, this ship has a relay computer. It seems all ships will have a relay computer of some sort and an engineering terminal. So, this is where you're going to be doing a lot of the work, which is not bad because it's right next to, what do you say? A bed. Very comfortable bed with, again, more storage right here. If you go ahead and press F, you have more access to personal storage. This ship is just chock full of nice little areas that you can store stuff and take care of your ship. You have a nice built-in microwave, a refrigerator area, and a nice little, gonna cook up a drink or make some food, and this thing just looks phenomenal. They have been doing such a great job on the design of ships, and I just couldn't be more impressed. And you got a nice little fire extinguisher here too, so when this thing goes up in flames sooner or later, you have access to that pretty quick. Now right here is the good old bathroom, and you can opening up the toilet and everything. You know me, I don't want to do that. And then if I were to go ahead and look to my right, it's the Headless Horseman. Right here, ready to go, flying the Guardian into combat. So, you do have a working mirror. Obviously, take off your helmet and you'll get to see your pretty face. Maybe a little bit more lighting could be used in this ship. Otherwise, moving on, this is the end of this tour. You go right in here and you have yourself access to the pilot seat, which is, again, an amazing thing, having 2 access points to this ship instead of having to worry about just going through one. Ships that are much bigger than this tend to have only 1 access point, like the MSR. So, with that, that's pretty great. Let's go ahead and get into battle, and then I'm going to give you my score. As you can see, this ship really has no issues taking care of small targets, and honestly would do really great in a fight against medium or even large ships. This ship for me is a 10 out of 10 just because of a multitude of reasons, including its high damage per second due to the 2 size 5 guns that it has, the 16 size 2 Ignite 2 missiles. It does have a bit of a lower shield for a heavy fighter, but it trades off for a very high health pool count. So if you prefer more shield, then obviously you might drop a point off for that, making it more of a 9 out of 10. But this thing has such a phenomenal interior, carries a pretty decent amount of fuel for a heavy fighter, and has just such great amount of just overall detail from all the components and gold standard pass this ship has, including multiple weapon racks and storage access points. This ship just feels fantastic. I think it's just about to become my new daily ship to use. You can really do a lot of things with this ship. I mean, outside of running cargo, of course. You're not going to be sitting there doing, 20 SCU of cargo or even one. But you can definitely do deliveries. You can definitely fight, and you can go to bunkers and just have a great time. This ship feels fantastic. Let me know, do you plan on picking up this ship or the QI variant, which I'll be reviewing next? Yeah, let me know what you think of this ship down in the comments below. And thank you guys for watching. You guys are all amazing. The viewers, the members, everybody. You guys are the best. Thank you guys so much, and I will see you guys in the next one.